Hey everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who's just presented. I'm Stephanie Ashley Caban. I am the volunteer coordinator at POTS, and it's an honor to be here today virtually. I'll talk about pre-pandemic first, and then I'll talk about during pandemic for second. So pre-pandemic, we saw regularly 4,000 individuals who came and served at POTS, who came as part of a group organization, whether it's their church or their school or their corporate organization, or even just individually, especially members of the community who would just come in. And I see a couple of you guys, a couple of community members are actually here on the call today, which is super awesome. So thank you so much for joining. Annually, volunteers last year have given 30 to 35,000 hours of service, which is really amazing. And a lot of what volunteers would be doing would be helping emergency food programs, helping our clothing room for day-to-day services, helping with maintenance, helping with reception, and helping with hospitality. And so a lot of what our volunteers would be doing would be either serving meals or bussing tables or washing dishes or helping people go shopping in the food pantry. Helping our maintenance crew clean up the building, helping people pick out outfits in the clothing room, or greeting people as they come in and giving them coffee and water as they're waiting for other services. Now, because of the pandemic, we are not seeing any clients in the building whatsoever, except if they're coming for the medical and dental clinic. So a lot of our programs have decreased that level of intimacy, kind of like what Diz was saying. And so a lot of what we have to do is make sure that our volunteers are safe, make sure that they have proper masks and gloves and proper PPE in place, as well as physical distancing, so that we can make sure staff, volunteers, clients are all safe, but still feed as many people that are coming through the door. If you guys, when Diz was talking, I think you can see behind Diz the mountain of bags that volunteers have created, and those are pre-packaged bags that we're now giving to our clients as they come in for the food pantry. So we're not doing like a restaurant-styled pantry anymore. We're doing a to-go style, much what Diz and Henry and Adam were kind of talking about. So we're doing that all to go. So volunteers are super helpful in packing up those prepackaged bags. That looks like a lot, but I think Diz's screen is not even showing the amount of the amount of bags that are there. So it's been incredibly awesome to see volunteers in the building. We usually had 40 to 45 volunteers here in the building a day. We now have only 10 to 15, again, because of physical distancing rules. And so how do we have such a small amount of volunteers in the building to feed the massive amounts of people that are coming, right? So really, it's been very back-breaking and nerve-wracking and a bit stressful, I'm not gonna lie, to our staff and to our clients as well. But we've been pulling through, and it's been really exciting to see volunteers in the building safely, right? So what volunteers have been doing now is they've been preparing those prepackaged bags, helping us pack produce or meat or milk and eggs that come into the building for food pantry, as well as helping Chef Leroy in the kitchen, helping to create those warm meals. And right now, volunteers have served, this was from a couple of days ago, so it's probably a little bit more, but around 4,300 hours of service during COVID, which honestly deserves some snaps, because that's a lot of hours.